Hey everybody, my name is Chris. So in this video, I'll be answering your questions about how to get your buddy excited and everything that goes into that process. So before we go into the video, let me show you guys some of my shiny best buddies. That's Eggy because it reminds me of an egg yolk. And here's another one that I recently became best buddies with. This one I got at GoFest this year, so this was a pretty exciting catch. Alright, let's go right into the video. If you're looking for someone to answer your Pokemon Go questions or keep track of events for you, or reply back to your comments like this one, or this one, then make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. And without wasting any more of your time, let's jump right into these questions. Why should I care about getting my buddy excited? Okay, so there are a couple reasons why you want your buddy to be excited. First, it cuts your walking distance of earning a candy in half, so you can get more candy during your walk. The second reason is it will increase your friendship with your buddy a lot faster. So basically, if you get your buddy excited, you'll get more candy for it a lot faster, and you'll be able to increase your friendship with it a lot faster too. Moving on to the next question. How can I get my buddy excited? Okay, so there are two ways you can get your buddy excited. First, you can feed it a poffin, which you can purchase in the shop for 100 Pokecoins. Personally, I think 100 Pokecoins is a bit too much for the puffin, but that's just my opinion. The second way, and also the free way, is to get 32 emotion points from interacting with your buddy over a time period consistently and consecutively. I answer what emotion points are in the next question. So this leads to the next question. What are emotion points? Okay, so emotion points are points that you earn from interacting with your buddy. So emotion points are accumulated and added up in the background, and you don't really see any UI about it. But every time you interact with your buddy by feeding it, playing with it, battling with it, all of these interactions have some certain amount of emotion points you can earn from doing them. So feeding your buddy a berry would give you 2 emotion points. Playing with your buddy would give you 2 emotion points. Walking with your buddy 2 kilometers would give you 4 emotion points. So all the interactions you can do with your buddy will earn you emotion points and they add up. And this is the way to get 32 emotion points to get your buddy excited. So now you know that interacting with your buddy can give you emotion points, and you need to get 32 emotion points to get your buddy excited. This leads to the next question. Can I get all 32 emotion points all at once? So unfortunately, no. You can't get all 32 emotion points by interacting with your buddy in the span of 10 minutes. That would just be overpowered. So the thing you want to keep in mind when earning emotion points is the fact that there's a 30-minute cooldown before you can earn emotion points again from those interactions. So let's say you swap in a new buddy and you feed it a berry at 12 p.m. You earn 2 emotion points at 12 p.m. 10 minutes later, you can feed your Pokemon again, but you won't get another 2 emotion points because you need to wait 30 minutes after that first interaction of feeding in order to get another 2 emotion points. So if you fed your buddy a berry at 12 p.m., you need to wait until 12:30 or after 12:30 in order to do that interaction again and get another 2 emotion points. Because by then, the 30-minute cooldown is over. This cooldown period concept applies to most of the interactions you can do with your buddy, including petting it, battling with it, and also taking a snapshot of it. If you do any of these interactions with your buddy and earning emotion points from them for the first time, then you gotta wait 30 minutes until you can do those interactions again and get more emotion points. Now you want to be careful and time this carefully because if you're not doing this consistently and consecutively, then you can initiate what's called emotion point decay. And this leads to the next question. What is emotion points decay? Okay, so just as its name implies, this is the point when you start losing the emotion points that you've earned previously because you haven't been interacting with your buddy over a consistent and consecutive time period. So the thing with emotion decay is it starts 25 minutes after your last interaction with your buddy. So let's say your last interaction with your buddy was playing with it at 12 p.m. If you don't do another interaction between 12 p.m. and 12:25, then at 12:25 the decay starts and you start losing emotion points. Then if you continue to not do any interaction with your buddy after that 25-minute mark, then you'll lose another emotion point every 10 minutes. So let's say at 12 p.m. you fed your buddy a berry, you played with it, and you took a snapshot. Each of these interactions gives you 2 emotion points. So in total, you have 6 emotion points from all 3 interactions at 12 p.m. If you don't do any interactions from 12 p.m. to 12:25 p.m., then at 12:25, you lose 1 emotion point, and this is when the decay starts. So you drop down to 5 emotion points at 12:25 because you haven't done any interaction between this 25-minute time period. Then at 12:35, you lose another emotion point if you don't interact within that 10 minutes from the decay starting and 10 minutes later. So it's important to keep track of when you're doing your interactions so you can time it and prevent that decay. And this kind of leads to my next question, because we have the cooldown timer to get emotion points, and now we have the 25-minute counter before the decay starts. So everything could be a little bit more complicated if you don't have an example. So this leads to the next question. Can you show an example of how to get a buddy excited with emotion points and preventing the decay? So this is my strategy of getting my buddy excited in 2 hours or less. The key is to do a group of interactions every 15 minutes. So let's say you're sitting at your desk at home, you're not going to walk anywhere, you're not near gyms, you're not going to raid within the hour. So all you can really do is play with your buddy, feed it, take a snapshot of it, and battle with the team leader with your buddy. So that's 4 interactions you can do at your desk without moving. So that's a total of 8 emotion points you can earn per 30 minutes. So every hour you get 16 emotion points. So in 2 hours, 16 plus 16 equals 32. So what you can do is at 12 p.m. you can feed it, play with it, and take a snapshot of it. So 3 interactions in the first grouping. Then you set your timer on your phone for 15 minutes. When that 15 minutes is over, then you do your battling with your team leader. And if there are other Team Go Rocket Grunts or you're invited to a raid, those are added bonuses and will get you to the excited state a lot faster if you have your buddy in the battle group. But in this case, we're just going to stick with the 4 interactions that we can do at our desk. So again, at 12 p.m. you feed it, pet it, and take a snapshot of it. 15 minutes later, you battle the team leader. So within 15 minutes, you have completed 4 interactions that gives you a total of 8 emotion points. Once you finish battling the team leader with your buddy in your battle group, then set the timer again for 15 minutes. So after this 15 minutes, it will be 30 minutes since the last time you fed it, played with it, and took a snapshot of it. So this is the 30-minute cooldown. Once those 30 minutes are up, once that 15-minute timer is up, then you can repeat the process again. You can feed it, play with it, and take a snapshot of it, because that 30-minute cooldown period is over. Then you set the 15-minute timer again. And after this 15 minutes, it would have been 30 minutes since your last interaction battling with your team leader. So at this point, the cooldown has reset, and you can earn another 2 emotion points from battling a team leader again. So as you can see with this process, we're avoiding the decay, and we're also easily keeping track of the 30-minute cooldown period between interactions so we can make sure we get our emotion points. If you're diligent with your 15-minute timers and your interactions after those timers set off, then you'll be able to get your buddy excited in 2 hours or less. As I mentioned before, if you come across a Team Go Rocket Grunt or a raid, then that will get your buddy excited faster because those are adding more emotion points on top of the ones you're already doing at your desk. Moving on to the next question. Can different battles give emotion points? Okay, so yes, different battles can give their own emotion points. So battling a Team Go Rocket Grunt will give 2 emotion points. Battling another trainer in PvP will give you 2 emotion points. Battling the team leader will separately give you 2 emotion points. So different battles will give their own emotion points. So let's say at 12 p.m. you're battling a Team Go Rocket Grunt with your buddy in your battle group, and after that you battle a team leader with your buddy in your battle group. These 2 battles count separately. So in total, you get 4 emotion points from these 2 battles. Next question. How long can a buddy stay excited? Okay, so once your buddy is excited, this will last for 40 minutes if you're not doing any interactions with it to sustain it. So let's say you get your buddy excited at 12 p.m. If you don't interact with it between 12 p.m. and 12:40, then the emotion point decay will start at 12:40 and will decrease by 1 emotion point every 10 minutes. So if you want to sustain your buddy's excited mood, you have to do at least 1 single interaction with it within the 40-minute time period before the decay starts. Here's a reference of all the emotion points you can get from doing different interactions with your buddy. So if you do any of the others on top of the ones that you can do at your desk, then you'll get your buddy excited a lot faster. Also, before I forget, when you swap in a Pokemon, you start with 2 emotion points already. So that's one key factor you can use to your advantage. A couple quick reminders, the Community Day weekend event will be happening this weekend, so make sure you're prepared for all the 2020 Community Day Pokemon appearing in the wild and 2019 Community Day Pokemon appearing just in raids and in 2-kilometer eggs. Then after the Community Day weekend event, we'll have a new event centering around the Pokemon movie. I'll cover that in another video. This is actually breaking news. Niantic just announced a one-day event that's starting tomorrow, Thursday, December 10th, starting at 4 p.m. Pacific Time or 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and running all the way until Friday, December 11th, ending at 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It looks like this event is celebrating the Game Awards that's happening tomorrow. So during this one-day event, you can expect insects to be more effective at attracting Pokemon. You can also expect to earn more Stardust from catching Pokemon. You can expect more Tingle Rocket Grunts to be appearing in Pokestops and from balloons. And most importantly, you'll be able to use regular charge TMs to get rid of any frustration on any of the Shadow Pokemon that you own. So make sure during this event you get rid of frustration on your Shadow Mewtwo and any other Shadow Pokemon that you want to evolve during Community Day to get their exclusive move. So if you have a Shadow Mudkip, make sure you get rid of frustration so when you evolve it during the Community Day weekend, you can get the Hydro Cannon on that Shadow Swampert. A quick shout out to my awesome viewers who commented on my last video. Thanks for commenting, thanks for continuing to engage with my videos, and thanks for being on this journey towards 1,000 subscribers, which we accomplished, and I have you guys to thank. Thanks to everyone who recently subscribed. Hope you continue to get value out of my videos. Oh, before I forget, I'm going to link a survey down in the description below where anyone has the opportunity to tell me more about what level they are and what topics they want to see from the channel. You can also put in your friend code if you want to be on my queue list, so whenever a spot opens up my friends list, I'll add whoever is engaging with my videos the most first, and then first come first serve. If you're interested in me exploring other types of content like vlogging and live streaming beyond what I already do with FAQs with events and gameplay, then make sure you let me know in the survey. If you're not subscribed yet, hope you got value out of this video. If you did, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Thanks for tuning in, and see you in the next video.